everybody. Happy Wednesday night. Welcome to Facebook Live. I'm Melissa Thomas from C2C Stamping, and we're going to make some fun cards tonight. So let me pull us up on the laptop so that I can see all the comments, and then we'll get there. Let's see. C2C. If you're here, say hello. I can't really see you unless you comment. So if you'd like to comment, that would be awesome. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Thumbs up and subscriptions. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Lynn. Aw, Lynn in Tulsa now. Awesome. All right, let me pull this up here. All right. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to grab my stamp set. So I'm actually using, hey Kirsten, hi Eileen. I'm actually using the, hey Priscilla, the Color and Contour stamp set, which is not a stamp set that I loved when I first got it. I got it honestly for the dies, but I bought the bundle because it's always a better deal. And for resale value later, getting a bundle makes sense. But I actually really like the stamp set. Now that I've had a chance to play with it, the sentiments are cute. And I'm gonna show you some fun ways, hopefully, to use it. So I'm gonna flip this around, and my husband was playing with my mouth the other day, and so I don't know if it's exactly where I want it, but give me a sec. But yeah, we're gonna make some cute cards. So let's see what happens when we do this. Let's rotate down. It might be in a good place. I don't know. I think I might have the laptop too far over is actually what the issue might be. Oh. Okay, let's do that. Oh, it's too close. Oh, and I just completely took the mount out of the thing. Wow, that's impressive. I'm like She-Ra. All right. Excellent. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, Kathy. So this bundle has a lot to, yep, I got us, Eileen. Thank you. This bundle has a lot to love, and I'm gonna get a grid paper just so I can keep myself in check here. This is one of the tricks of being on camera, is that if you put a grid paper down, then you'll have a good idea of where your boundaries are. So I actually got this stamp set because of the bundle. I very much wanted the dies, and I'll show you the die set, which I think I had out. Sorry, I'm not using the dies in this piece. So the dies are beautiful, the scallop contour dies, and they include 5 frame pieces that are really, really nice. They have a die that fits for the large stemmed flower. They have one that fits the fun daisy, however that rotates. And then they have this really nice edge die, and I'm gonna show you how this one works. So the dies are fabulous, 100%, love them to death. This die you've probably seen on a lot of projects because it has that really neat scalloped edge, and a lot of us are using it on projects. And I haven't used these too much. I've used the largest and the smallest the most. I like creating like easy layers, right? So, but the stamp set is a real hero, and you just don't know it at first. So let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna pull my cards out, and I'm gonna show you, we're gonna make a couple. I've got one packet. I'm just just making sure I've got all my packets. And then, I don't know where that one is. And here's another one. That's good. Number 2. Oh, good. And number 3. Okay, good. Okay. So this one, this is a really easy, you know, card to make, because all we're gonna do is we've got some really nice paper, right? And this is from the Pansies, and we're going to, hi Patsy Palmer. We're gonna take this kind of open work daisy, and we're gonna take the thank you for everything. I'm just gonna rip that guy off. And we're going to some black ink. All right, so let's see. Yes, all right. So we're just gonna stamp a couple of these daisies on here. Stamping on DSP is like one of the easiest things you can do, right? And it never fails to impress. I feel like it's really easy, but really pretty. All right, and then all right. So this was actually, I made a try it class for my team. And this was what we, these are actually the cards that we made. So this is one, and this just goes together. Easy peasy. And what's cool is that in the Pansies paper pack, there is one of these, and there's sheets in the fresh freesia, the soft succulent, and the pale papaya. So this is the card, and we need a couple of dimensionals, because we're gonna pop this guy up on dimensionals. And then this one uses the genial gems. We could use those. We could use like the in color gems. We have a lot of choices, right? So, all right, let's put that. And then the other day I put together my card upside down. I'm gonna try not to do that. So I'm gonna put it together right side, well, upside down for you. There we go. And then, I'll switch it around. Okay, and let's get a couple of fun in color jewels on here. Let's get some fresh freesia. Oh yeah, they're so pretty. It's such a pretty card. That one to go down a little bit. It's too close to the letter there. Okay, nice. So easy, simple card, right? Shows the value of our paper, and that you can make really pretty cards on our, you know, with designer series paper. Really simple supplies, but really, really pretty. And we have a designer series paper sale going on. So next month, the month of July, select packs of designer series paper will be 15% off. If you're a demonstrator, that means you get a 35 to 40% off discount, which is crazy. But 15% off is great. Like that'll help cover like the cost of shipping or whatever. So just something to think about if you're thinking about different designer series papers or the stamp set, because that's the other thing, right? Is that tomorrow is free shipping day with Stampin' Up, which I'm really excited about. And if your order is $50 or more, you get free shipping, which is really awesome. All right, so this card is really simple. It's just a 1-layer card. I used that scallop, right, die. And when you use the die, you are simply going to have your paper and you're gonna pre-cut it because you wanna save that piece of paper so you can use it for something else. And then you're just gonna put this here right up against the edge and run it right through. So you're not gonna be able to run it through long ways. You're gonna have to run it through, you know, kind of the short way. So I just wanted you to know that if you're trying to do this technique on a card. So we're gonna grab some, I'm gonna grab basic gray. This is the Elegantly Suited, I think. Let's see what the name of this paper is because I can never remember. I have all my papers here. Simply Elegant paper stack. So let's take a look at the pansies just real quick, just so you can, you know, see the awesomeness of all the pansy paper, right? But this paper's great. And if you don't like one side, you definitely like the other. There are dies that cut out all these leaves. And then there are dies that cut out a bunch of the pansies of these, the large pansies. So this is a great paper. And even if you don't love the pansies, I think the B side of the paper is really great. The Simply Elegant paper is snazzy and quite shimmery. So there's on each sheet, there's at least one side that has a shimmer. So this is one, this is another, this is another, this is another. This is really pretty. The arches are really pretty. This is another. And then this, I really love the leaves on it. And the flip side is this. I actually saw someone who went in and colored this like they did, like these two are really pretty when they're colored. And this suite has both cream and whisper white in it, which is really interesting. So you can really mix up, you know, what cardstock you use, which is great because I always tend to use whisper white and I really need to use more very vanilla. All right, so for this card, we're going to get the large flower out and we're going to get a smaller sentiment. Get this So Very Happy For You. I think this would be a very pretty wedding card. And we need our block. Let's see. I don't know if I can make this fit. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I got it. Excellent. Just work on the crooked part, right? All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stamp the flower here, kind of, you know, going this way, and then we're going to stamp the sentiment, but I'm gonna do both of them in the same ink and I'm just gonna stamp off for the flower. So I've got my ink and I'm gonna ink up my flower and then I'm gonna stamp off and then I'm gonna stamp the flower. And so it's nice and light. And then I'm gonna stamp my sentiment and keep it dark. And then I'm gonna put this like right there, I think, right on top. Very cute. All right. And then I wanna use, oh, do I have any of it left? Oh, no, maybe. So this is the ribbon I used originally, which is that, I don't use it very often, but it's that really delicate ribbon. We've also still got this ribbon that's about to go away, but it's the Fine Art Floral ribbon, and I think that would look lovely and shiny with it, so we'll do that. I kind of wanted something a little thinner, just so that it would lay down nice. If I end up using this, I might end up popping it up on dimensionals, which is fine. So I'm just gonna tie a little knot, double knot here. It's all very shiny. All right. Let's see. That's very, very shiny. That side's cute too, but we'll stick with the shiny side. All right. I could tape it down flat. I think it would be okay. I'll just use my Stamp and Seal Plus. because this stuff is the best, and pretty much everything stays down when you use this. So, hey, come on. There we go. All right. So again, simple cards, right, that are showing off a really, really, really pretty paper. It looks like I might have made that a little longer than that. Yep, and so we can just turn it over really easily. And with our snips, we can just tear that right off. And then we just need to trim this so that it doesn't keep fraying. There we go. Much better. Nice. All right, so now we've got 2 of those cards. I ended up making them narrower. So this strip here is just 1 3/4. Yeah, 1 3/4 inch. And then I made this whole piece 2 1/2. So I ended up trimming 1 3/4 off of every card front. Yeah, 1 3/4 off of every card front in order to make it work. So, all right, let's do the third one. I've got 3 tonight, so we're gonna do them. No comments. I don't see any comments. You guys still there? All right, making sure you're alive. All right, where is, oh, here's, you know, guys, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. All right, so this is featuring the really fun paper from the Party Pack paper. And this is fun paper that has really colorful on one side and then is black and white on the other side, right? But we're gonna feature the fun side because why not? So this is a standard card front that we have done slits in with our trimmer. And these are 1 1/4. Yeah, these are 1 1/4. And then these strips are 1 inch strips. So we're gonna do 1 inch on one side. Oh, I'm now stuck to the paper. Good. All right, so we've got 1 inch on this. So 1 inch by 4. And 1 inch by 4. Oh. I have found that I push too hard with this, so I need to learn how to not push so hard. All right, and then, you guys still with me? All right. So, the big news in Stamping Up world, right? We have a free shipping tomorrow on all orders that are $50 or more. So hopefully you're planning on taking advantage of that. I have a hostess code going right now, and I will pull it up so that you can take advantage of that. If you place an order with the hostess code, you will get the Expressions in Ink Ephemera Pack. They are not even orderable right now, and I will mail those out to you in July. So that's fun. So we've now just glued these 2 side panels down. We're gonna glue this piece in the middle. These 2 measurements are the same. These are 2 3/4 by 4. Both of these are the same. We're gonna glue 1 on the inside so that we can write a note. I feel like this, we could leave it like this, but I think by putting this little piece of white in here, it just makes it seem really finished and polished, and I like that. And then this one we'll put on the front. And then the DSP sale next month. And then for those of you who are demonstrators, or if you've thought about joining as a demonstrator, we have access to the holiday catalog. They gave us the preview yesterday, and we've been able to see that and the celebration. All of that will go live for customers in August, but it'll go live for demonstrators July 1, which is really exciting. All right, and then I punched out a Flirty Flamingo postage stamp punch piece. And we're going to stamp a little sentiment on this. And then I'm gonna do one other thing on this one. So let's get our sentiment. I'm gonna use black just because I want good contrast. And I wait a couple seconds, right? With the photopolymers, you always wait because you want the ink to fall all the way down so you get a nice clear image. So don't lift up too early. And then with this card, right, we're just going to put this on the front, but we're gonna only put it, only put dimensionals on one side. So we're gonna grab a couple dimensionals for this side, and this way we've got a really cute card, right, that opens up. And now on the inside, let's stamp something fun. So there's lots and lots of colors in this paper, but let's use Petal Pink and Flirty Flamingo. Because they're fun pinks. All right, so we're gonna do the little inner piece, and we're gonna do the outline, the outer piece. And if this ends up, like, if you don't like this or you think this takes up too much space or whatever, you don't have to do this, but I thought it would be fun. So there's our little Petal Pink piece. And then you can definitely tell that there's like one part of this that kind of sticks out a little bit more. And so there, fun. That's a fun flower. Awesome. It's supposed to be arty, right? It's not supposed to match up. Perfect, perfect. But you're absolutely amazing. So that was fun, right? We've made 3 cards, simple, pretty, right? Focused on using the color and contour bundle, which is a lot of fun, and mainly the stamp set, which hopefully you found to be fun. So yay, Kathy, I'm so glad. Oh, Kirsten, that's just what I want to hear. I want to hear that you're inspired and you're gonna go make some cards, right? Because that's the point, is I want you guys making cards and sharing them. And then let me give you the hostess code for right now, so that if you guys want to place an order. The other thing I'll mention is that I have my monthly card class. We're doing it, it's this weekend, and it's the Plentiful Plants. Is that it? Plentiful Plants? That doesn't sound right. But anyway, but then next month I'm doing Christmas in July. So if you are interested in the Christmas in July class, please, please, please feel free to join us. And then if you're interested in getting the Expressions in Ink Ephemera Pack, so that has all the gold, and yay, there's the hostess code. So the hostess code is 2V2D4UBC. 2V2D4UBC. So this hostess code is good through the end of the month, and you will get a free ephemera pack with it. So thanks for joining, thanks for sharing, thanks for doing everything that you do for supporting my business. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it, because I'm trying to get my YouTube subscription numbers up. So thanks, y'all. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.